Hey, my YouTube family, what's going on, fam bam? The Southern Belle Squad, how y'all do? It's your girl, Jerica, and yes, I am here to finally upload a motherfucking video. Everybody's in the house sleep, so this is the perfect time to record, because once one of them kids wake up, it's a dead. So this video is going to be about how I knew I was pregnant. I did have a video posted last summer about how I knew I was pregnant, but that pregnancy ended up in a 6-week loss. I ended up having a natural miscarriage, and if you want me to do a story time about that, I definitely can. This will be technically my sixth pregnancy, but this will be my 4th delivery. I have 2 living children, and the summer of 2019, on Father's Day, I delivered a son who had trisomy 13. Again, if that's a video that you are interested in hearing more about a condition of trisomy 13, leave the comments below, give me a thumbs up, and I will definitely do that video. Before we move into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I don't have any subscribers, or I probably got 1 or 2, so go ahead, let's get me to damn 20. Let's start out something small. We can work bigger. So I'm on the road to 20 subscribers. But yeah, once you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. Once you hit that notification bell, it's gonna give you 3 options. It's gonna say all, personalized, and I can't remember what the last one says. Hit all. So every time I upload, you will be notified. Who would want to see this face? So moving right along. Handy dandy notebook. Because I'm the type of individual, I'm in and out of rabbit holes, and I can get to talking about one thing and go to a whole different tangent. Oh, nobody knows. Again, my name is Jerica. I am originally from Florence, South Carolina. I spent a chunk of my life in Salt Lake City, Utah, but the majority of my life was in Florence, South Carolina. Currently, I am living in Colorado, Denver area. Been here since, let's see, I think it's going on 5 or 6 months now. November of this year, 2021, will be a year. So yeah, and again, that's more likely going to be another video that I'm going to do. What prompted me and my family to transition from the East Coast area to the Midwest near the mountains. So yeah, how did I know I was pregnant? So I had my miscarriage August the 9th of last year. And again, I had that 6-week loss. I will go in detail about that in another video, because this is really about how I knew I was pregnant with the pregnancy that I'm carrying now. I am currently, today is Friday, I'm currently 19 weeks and 5 days. I turn a new week every Sunday, so come Sunday I'll be 20 weeks. Officially the halfway mark, thank you Jesus. So I ended up getting my first cycle on September the 6th. And unfortunately enough, another story time that's gonna end up happening. September the 10th, me and my family, which consists of my husband and our 2 children. My son he'll be 12 next month, and my daughter turns 7 this month. We had a horrible accident. That's another video, because puts me in my feelings. So anyway, yeah, September the 6th is when I had my first menstrual, like first regular menstrual, the typical 7-day period. Yeah, my period be on for 7 days. Well, technically I bleed for 6, but that last day where it has that brownish burgundy sludge, I count that because it's still leaking. So I have a 7-day period. My cycle length is between 24 and 26 27 days, roughly. Yeah, roughly between 24 and 27 days. Clockwork. My period comes like clockwork. Like, the only reason my period doesn't come on is because I'm pregnant. Yeah. So, me and my husband were actually trying to have another baby because we lost our first one. Well, we lost that one on August. That's actually his first biological child. My son and my daughter, they're mine from a previous relationship, but of course, being their stepfather, he loves them and he's raising and taking care of them like they're his own. But the miscarriage, that was his first child, so of course, we were pressed. Mainly, me was pressed to try again. My doctor said, I asked my doctor how soon can I try to conceive again after the miscarriage. He said, well, honestly, technically by the book, body wise, you can start as soon as you really want to. Mentally, I would to say, give yourself some time. Nah, bruh, I'm ready now. As long as I know if I can do it back to back, I'm gonna do it. Hence the story time. So around 3 or 4 DPO, I just started having this off feeling. Like, I was just feeling off. Like, you couldn't pinpoint what the fuck it was. It was just off. And ironically enough, my husband was saying the same thing. He was like, babe, what's wrong with you? You just seem off. I was like, oh no. I hope I ain't coming down with that. I hope I ain't getting that Rona. But damn, it wasn't. I was getting extreme nausea. I was being nauseous because I was hungry, but I couldn't eat because I was nauseous. Good job, pregnancy. Great freaking job. But I wasn't throwing up. I was just extremely fucking nauseous and extremely picky. I had a lot of food aversions. Like, everything I wanted to eat and everything I'm prone to eat, I did not want. And everything I didn't want, I ate. Like, excuse me, for instance, I wanted a bunch of candy. I wanted a bunch of sweets. I wanted chocolate, and I'm not a chocolate girl. Like, I would say I would eat it, but not really. I don't really care for chocolate. But I've been craving candy and chocolate and a whole bunch of sweets, and I try not to have a sweet tooth because I'm trying not to get bloated, Shit. The kid's gonna be 35 in June, and I've got to keep it right and tight because my husband's 4 years younger than me, so I gotta keep it right and tight, So I'm like, I don't eat all these damn sweets. Then my nipples started getting sore. They were not tender to touch. Like, if I touched them, I'm like, oh my god, they hurt. It's more or less like they were just sore, and I'm like, oh my god, why are my breasts so sore? That ache is like, ew. So around between 5 and 8 DPO, the extreme nausea was still there. One night, I vomited, and I'm not a throw up type person. With all 5 of the other pregnancies, I didn't throw up. Like, I could be nauseous all day long, just sick to the stomach. But to throw up, I'm not a throw up girl. Like, I barely throw up if I'm drunk as fuck. Like, I don't throw up. But when I threw up something that I only throw up if I get way too drunk. And that was stomach acid. And I was like, well, wait a minute now. How the fuck am I throwing up stomach acid? That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. It was really, really nasty. Like, really, really nasty. And it burned like fuck. And I was mad as hell. I was extremely moody around 5 and 8 DPO. I remember one morning I woke up and my husband was downstairs talking to one of our to another couple that we were cool with. I don't know what possessed it in me, but I went down there and I pitched a fit. You hear me? Ask me about what? To this day, nobody knows. Well, it was just because I was pregnant. But like, I was extremely moody. Like, I just woke up spazzing like fuck. And then at that moment, I spazzed on him and I walked off, and all 3 of them were like, what the fuck what just happened? I walked off and back into the room, and I was like, I think I need to take a test because I don't know what's going on with me. Because I ain't really this damn moody. Y'all, I cannot wait to get my lashes refilled. Well, I'm going to have to get a whole new full set. I can't wait. But anyway, yes. Another thing that made me say I need to take a test. I started craving the combination of pickles and strawberries, like together. And the last time I had cravings of pickles and strawberries together, excuse me, I was pregnant with my daughter, who is now 7. And a lot of these symptoms that I was having was correlating with my daughter's pregnancy. So I was like, okay, once I had that, like I had that strong urge for pickles and strawberries. Oh, and I think they're called Kamala olives, the green ones with the red pit. I pitched a fit. I was like, babe, get my pickles and my strawberries and my olives, or it's gonna be a bad motherfucking day for everybody up in this rump shake, okay? At that point, I knew I need to go buy me a test. So I took a test between like the 5-8 DPO mark, and I did it like late evening, very diluted pee. We was at the damn park, and it was fucking dark. I had bought like, I think about 5-7 of the 88-cent Walmart pregnancy tests. And the first one I took, it was like I said, it was at night because it was at the park. It was me and my husband, the other couple, our 2 kids and their 2 kids, and it was late evening. And I didn't tell anybody. Like I didn't even tell my homegirl because it's like it's like couple type shit. So me and the girl, we was real cool. So like I didn't even tell her at this point. I was like, I just want to know for myself. And Lord and behold, on late evening, very diluted urine, I got my very first very faint line. So I was like, okay, The doctor always told me a faint line is still a line. But you know us women, we have to be convinced. We need that definite. We need that oomph. Let me see. So around between 8 and 9 DPO, after I took that first test, and this happened with me with my with my last pregnancy, I took a test around 8 DPO and get a very faint line. And then around 8 or 9 DPO is when I actually had my implantation spotting. Something else I had with my daughter. Now, I had 2 pregnancies with boys and 2 pregnancies, and this is my second pregnancy with a girl. With my boys, I did not have implantation spotting. With my daughter, I had implantation spotting. With this one, I had implantation spotting. And I think the baby that I had miscarried on the 9th, that probably would have been a girl too because I had implantation spotting. That's just my sign. That's not a symptom because symptoms are medically. Signs are just something we feel on the inside. So, and let me just do this little disclaimer real quick. People are like, oh, well, you can't get symptoms until you implant, not necessarily have implantation spotting, but until the egg implants, which is not true. Once the egg meets the sperm, your body starts to release progesterone, and progesterone is what helps nurture and cultivate the egg to, keep growing, keep forming these cells, implant into the uterus, and then once implantation happens, that's when you can get like your positives, and that's when you really gonna start feeling motherfucking symptoms. But progesterone, it can cause a little bit of rise and a little bit of fluctuation in your hormones, so food for thought. So after I had the implantation spotting, that was around 8 or 9 DPO, I took another test, and that was with first morning urine, and there was a noticeable faint line. Like it was still faint, but it was noticeable. Excuse me. So I was like, okay. That's when it got to the point where I told my homegirl, I was like, yo, I think I'm pregnant. Look at this test. She was like, but you need to take another one. I was like, I'm going to. I said, I'm going to take another test. So I ended up taking another line test. It was during the day. We was at the park. We love going to the park because in Colorado, there's a park on every other corner. Like on the East Coast, there's a liquor store on every corner. Like there's parks all the fuck around Colorado. I don't give a fuck what you say. Like when I say this is a family-oriented state, it's very family-oriented, and that was the main reason why we moved out here. So we was always at the park with the kids, especially before it got cold. So I took another line test, and it came out with another thing positive. I was like, oh my God. She was like, bitch, you need to get a digital. I was like, you damn skippy. So on 10 DPO, I was having the same symptoms that I was having around 8 or 9 DPO, but they were magnified. So on 10 DPO, I tested again, but it was on late evening urine. And that was still with the lines because I still had like 2 or 3 tests left. So mind you, the kids opened up every last fucking box and started throwing shit on my back seat. But we was able to recover 2 of them. And the last 2, I had my 2 lines. So I was like, not really convinced. Because I need something that's going to convince hubby. Because he was in his feelings. He really felt some type of way when I had the miscarriage. So it's like, I need something that's going to have him looking like, okay, yeah, this bitch is really pregnant. So at 11 DPO, I went to Family Dollar and bought 2 Equate digitals. And I took those with first morning urine. Both of them said I was pregnant. Yeah, they said pregnant. I looked at the second one, pregnant. Yay, I can tell my hubby. I can call the doctor. We can get this started. Well, not necessarily OB. I have a midwife at the time. I wanted to try something different. I always wanted a midwife. So I was like, I'm going to do a midwife instead. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to do a midwife instead of an OB this time. And I love my midwife's office. Again, that's another video because my midwife office has done a lot for us. So yeah, so when I called my doctor, I called between like 12 and 14 DPO. When I called my doctor, it was like around the time my period should have came on. So when I did end up going to my doctor's appointment, I was roughly around 3 weeks and a day, maybe 2, something like that. And by the time I hit officially 4 weeks, glory, the motherfucking sister said, escalate, bitch, cause you pregnant for real. You pregnant for, yeah, I heard what I just said, pregnant. You pregnant. I know what I'm saying. So don't come for me. I country and I like to fuck up words cause it's funny. Cause I'm highly intelligent. But it's funny. So I was like, ooh, you pregnant. Well, I wasn't. My symptoms at 4 weeks was like, ooh, you pregnant, we about to fuck with you. You pregnant, we about to fuck with you. Next thing you know, I started getting damn acne. It was not as bad as it was when I first found out. Like the first 4 to 8 weeks, pregnancy acne, dumb. Same with my damn daughter. With my boys, straight glow. I mean, I'm glowing now, but I didn't have to worry about pregnancy acne. Like right here, see, I got something right here. For some reason, I was getting bumps like right here, right here. There you go, right here, along my chin, as you can see. That's a bump. And then I was, yep, you can see I got some along my forehead. So the pregnancy acne was real. This is actually minor compared to what it was prior to, but not saying I was a pizza face, but it was more than what is showing up now. So yeah, 4 weeks, oh Lord. So once I hit 4 weeks, the symptoms escalated like 10,000 notches. I was super exhausted. All I wanted to do was fucking lay around and sleep. I was still dumb nauseous. For like 2 or 3 days, around 3 or 4 weeks, I had some light spotting. But that contributed to the fact that I had, that contributed to the fact that I was right around the time I was supposed to have my menstrual. So it wasn't nothing like red, it was literally like pink. Like white and red mixing to make that very, very, very faint light pink. And it only happened when I wipe, and it's like, I can wipe 3 times, and by the time I get to the 3rd wipe, there is no more. So I was like, okay, cool. That's basically it with all of my symptoms because yeah, that's basically it with all the symptoms. I'm gonna do a first trimester update because technically I've been in my 2nd trimester. But I'm gonna do a first trimester update on my next video, and then of course the video after that is gonna be a second trimester update, And then I'm gonna try to do a update every month when I go to the doctor, because I have a midwife's appointment next month on the 8th. It's just a regular 4-week appointment. And then on March, I think 2nd, I have to go back to the high risk ultrasound specialist. I just went last week, and the reason I'm going to a high risk ultrasound for the anatomy scan is because of course, I had the miscarriage. Well, because I had the son with trisomy 13. I had the son with trisomy 13. I'm sorry, my best friend keeps texting me. I gotta get to her because I ain't talked to her yesterday because I was sleeping like fuck. But for the reason I had the son with trisomy 13, and then I had the miscarriage, so they wanted to do an in-depth anatomy scan, check all the organs, the bones, the growth, and everything. Everything went great. Baby girl is super duper active. I feel her. I was seeing her. Doctor was like, everything is looking good. We're not concerned about anything. The baby's a pound, which is good at 19 weeks. My placenta is really, really low. But at the same token, my daughter was kind of covering up some shit because the nurse kept trying to push my stomach like, can you move so I can see the placenta? Can you move? Baby girl wasn't trying to hear that shit. So, but the doctor's like, well, I feel like it's not a problem. He's like, I'm not stressing the issue. He said, but I do want to see you in 6 weeks just to see that it goes back to normal, because it should go back to normal within 10 weeks. I was like, okay, bet. If you're not pressed or stressed, shit, neither am I. Baby is breech right now, which is typical because I'm not even 20 weeks yet. Babies don't typically turn head down until the end of the second trimester, the beginning of the third trimester. So my babies always do. But yeah, so yeah, I will definitely do the first trimester update, give you all the deets of what happened during the first trimester, and then of course I'm gonna come back and give you all the deets that's going on in the second trimester. I will probably do the second trimester update once I go to my midwife's appointment next month. I'm tired. But before I end this vlog, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a bump shot. And this is my cute little outfit that I had got off of Shein. Of course, on the maternity end. Y'all, nips are real. This, don't give a damn. It's pregnancy. The food. So I'm gonna give y'all a bump shot. This is my little cute little outfit from Shein. I'm sorry. Let me give y'all a full frontal, but it's clean and it's shaved. So, oof, don't check. But yeah, I like I love this little outfit. Ooh, excuse me. I love this little outfit. It came with this little house coat. The shirt, let me show you what the shirt looks like in the back. There we go. That's the shirt from the back and the front. And it came with these shorts. So there goes the belly. There she goes. Oh yeah, my little pig nose, you can see it in my shirt. But yeah. This is baby girl. Again, I'm 19 weeks and 5 days today. Today is January don't even get me to the line. I know it's Friday, so I ain't gonna sit here and take out a date. But as of today, I am 19 weeks and 5 days. I turn in a week every Sunday. So Sunday I will be at my official 20-week mark. So y'all can really see baby girl, my belly button. Oh yeah, this was another indication that I was pregnant. Cause normally my line will stop about like right here. And that's why it gets lighter when it gets up here, because it normally stops right here. So once this line kept going, I was like, okay, yeah, I know something is wrong. And then this line got dark and kept going. I was like, okay, yeah, I know I'm pregnant for real. Because this line always comes in early. These are old stretch marks. These are not stretch marks from this pregnancy. These are stretch marks from my previous pregnancy. There we go. Yep, that's baby girl. Oh, there she wants. So, with that being said, look at her. She's sleeping right now, but I can feel that she's starting to wake up. Cause I was laying in the bed with my husband, and then I start feeling her move. Cause, like I said, she's in a breech position, so her feet are right here, and she's coming this way with her head right here. So I felt her kicking. I felt her kicking me down here. So I was like, okay, I need to get up and get something to eat. And then once I got up and ate and drank me some cold water, she had calmed down. So she'll probably be up. I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it is. It is 8:30 Mountain Time. Excuse me, East Coast time. That would be 8:30. 9:30. It would be 10:30 East Coast time because we are 2 hours behind the East Coast on Mountain Time. So it's 8:30 a.m. over here. So she should be getting up around between 10 and 12. She should be up and being active again. Like, she's been super, super, super active. I've been feeling her move since I was like 15, 16, 17 weeks. So, well, around 15, 16, 17 weeks is more like quickening. It's like a quick movement like that, like a little jolt. Like a little jolt, but now I'm really feeling her move. So, and then I saw her moving up. So that girl is just as active as she wants to. So yeah, that is the end of the video of how I knew I was pregnant and what prompted me to take a test. Oh, yes, I smoke cigarettes and I'm 420 friendly. This has always been a clear indication for me ever since my firstborn. When I can't get onto my 420 and I can't get high, or if I do, it only lasts for like 5-10 minutes. Yeah, something ain't right. And I tried to smoke a cigarette one day and I almost threw up. I was like, oh, yeah, definitely gonna take a test. That's it. That's it right there. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that it was super long. I ain't intended it for it to be this long, but I am a long-winded person. I love to chat. I'm a chatterbox. So if you want somebody who is, that's boring, get out. But if you love to hear from me more, oh, my nose is getting big. But anyway, if you love to hear more from me, stay tuned. Videos are going to start posting up more frequently. Now that I have my editing software, I'm gonna upload more frequently. I'm trying to upload at least, I know for a fact, 2 videos a week, but I would like to do 2 to 3 videos a week because I'm gonna go ahead and start vlogging my life. I'm technically a stay-at-home wife and mother. My kids are doing virtual learning. My husband works full-time, and I will be starting school next month. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Again, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Let me know about your pregnancies. How did you know? What prompted you to take a pregnancy test? What was the little signs and symptoms that you were having that was saying, yeah, I think I need to take a test? And let's chat about it. But I will definitely see you lovers in the next video. Bye.